Good morning, Brian. Or good afternoon. Or is it 2027 yet? I honestly can't tell. My eyes feel like they've been rubbed with sandpaper, and I'm 90% sure my brain has been replaced by a bowl of cold oatmeal. Mark, my friend, you're alive. Look at that sun. It's 9 a.m. The birds have been singing since 5, the dew is sparkling on the grass, and the world is a buffet of opportunity. I've already run 5 kilometers, ironed my socks, prepped a 3-course lunch, and finished a crossword puzzle in Japanese. You look like you just lost a fight with a lawnmower.
I didn't lose a fight with a lawnmower, Brian. I lost a fight with the autoplay button on YouTube. I didn't get to sleep until nearly 4 a.m. I was in a massive creative burst. I'm a night owl, remember? At midnight, I was designing a logo that will change the world. At 3 a.m., I was watching a video of a man in Norway building a house for a hamster. My brain is a weird place after dark. A house for a hamster? Mark, that's not a creative burst. That's a cry for help. I'm an early bird to the bone. If I try to do anything important after 9 p.m., I just stare at the wall and forget my own middle name. My brain literally has a closing time sign that flips over at sunset. But you're like a vampire, but instead of blood, you thrive on caffeine and bad Wi-Fi.
Hey, don't insult the vampires. We're a sophisticated group. It's so quiet at night, Brian. No traffic, no pings from the boss, no neighbors decided to use a leaf blower right outside my window. It's just me, the moon, and my thoughts. I call it the midnight magic. At 2 a.m., I'm a genius. At 9 a.m., I can't even remember how to use a spoon. I just tried to stir my coffee with my car keys.
That explains the scratching sound. But seriously, that magic is just sleep deprivation talking. If you want to stop feeling like a zombie in a cheap suit, you need to open your curtains the second you wake up. The natural light tells your body to stop producing melatonin and start producing cortisol. It's basic science, Mark. Light is the enemy of the vampire, but the friend of the human.
Science is all well and good until the sun hits my retinas like a laser beam. It feels less like life-giving energy and more like an interrogation. Where were you last night, Mark? Why were you watching hamster architecture? I'm more of a crawl through the house like a ninja kind of guy. I move by memory and the smell of the coffee machine. Speaking of which, how are you this awake? Did you find a way to inject espresso directly into your veins?
No needles, just a routine. I start with a liter of lemon water. Most people are just walking around like dried up raisins in the morning. Then I have a square meal, poached eggs, avocado toast, and a side of fresh berries. You probably just skip breakfast and survive on hopes and dreams until dinner.
Actually, I survive on anxiety and leftover pizza. I usually wake up at 8:59 a.m. for a 9 a.m. meeting. I hit the ground running, which in my case means tripping over my laptop charger and accidentally joining the Zoom call with a bedhead style that looks like a bird's nest. I once did a whole presentation with a piece of pepperoni stuck to my chin. Nobody said anything. It was a very hectic morning.
That sounds like a nightmare. It's not about being a superhero, Mark. It's about consistency. I read that even the most chaotic night owls can shift their internal clock using small steps. Don't try to wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. You'll die. Just try 8:45, then 8:30. If you do it slowly, your body won't realize you're torturing it.
I've tried, Brian, but every time I lay down at 11 p.m., my brain decides it's the perfect time to remember an embarrassing thing I said to my third-grade teacher. Then I pick up my phone just for a second, and suddenly I'm 3 hours deep in a Wikipedia hole about the history of the stapler.
That's the blue light trap. It's digital poison for your sleep cycle. You have to unplug. Put the phone in a different room. Bury it in the backyard if you have to. Read a real book, the things made of paper. They're like tablets, but they don't have batteries and they make you sleepy. But tell me, when you're lurking in the shadows at 3 a.m., don't you get lonely?
Lonely? No way. I'm part of the secret society of shadows. But I'll admit it's a struggle because the world is built for people like you. Banks, doctors, offices, everyone wants to talk at 8 a.m. By the time I'm actually productive and in the zone at midnight, the rest of the world is snoring. I'm basically living in a different time zone than my body.
You're burning the candle at both ends, Mark. You're staying up late to work, but waking up early to survive. It's why you look like you're vibrating. For me, because I hit the hay early, I wake up feeling refreshed. I feel like I'm playing the game of life with a head start. While you're still looking for your pants, I've already conquered the morning.
Conquered the morning? You sound like a motivational poster from the 90s. But what happens if there's a late-night movie premiere or a party? Do you just shut down like a robot with a low battery? Do your eyes just go bloop and you fall into your salad?
Close. I use the cheat code, the power nap. If I have a big night, I sleep for exactly 22 minutes at 2 p.m. If I sleep for 23 minutes, I wake up angry at the universe. If I sleep for an hour, I forget my own name. It has to be precise.
I call that the nap trap. I've tried napping, but I always wake up 4 hours later in the dark, wondering why I'm wearing one sock and who I am. I think I'll stick to my caffeine-fueled late nights. But I am curious, do you think we're born this way? You're so organized and shiny, and I'm me.
There's actually a genetic component. Some people are hardwired to be morning-focused. It's an evolutionary thing. Back in the day, someone had to stay awake to watch for tigers while the rest of the tribe slept. You're basically a tiger watcher.
A tiger watcher. I love that. I'm not lazy. I'm evolutionarily necessary. I'll tell my boss that next time I'm late. Sorry, I was scanning the horizon for ancient predators. It's in my DNA.
Don't blame me if you get fired. But look, I'm challenging you. For 1 week, try to wind down earlier. No phone, no late-night snacks, and I know about your 1 a.m. emergency tacos.
Those tacos are a medical necessity. But fine, I'll try. I'll attempt to join your golden window. But if I start wearing neon running gear and talking about the beauty of the dawn, please just hit me with a pillow.
Deal. And for our English learners watching, did you catch the idioms? Burning the candle at both ends, in the zone, hit the hay? These are perfect for describing your daily life. Mark, what's your favorite word of the day?
Definitely groggy. It's not just a word, it's a lifestyle. And unplug. We all need to do that more often.
Well, whether you're a morning warrior or a creature of the night, just make sure you're getting some sleep. Listeners, tell us in the comments, are you a Brian or a Mark? Do you wake up with a smile or a scream?
I'm going to go find some coffee now. My tiger-watching brain is starting to see imaginary tigers in the corner of the room.
Go get some rest, Mark. I'm off to organize my spice rack by alphabetical order. See you all in the next episode. Bye, everyone. Stay caffeinated.